Hi.
Hi bolle bhai.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna, like, are you gonna say hi or am I gonna say hi?
Okay. Thank you for the fantastic response to both of our videos, and we are making this video to help our fellow riders to get out a little, get some fresh air. So the whole idea is that we share with you what we are doing in terms of riding during this pandemic,
Yep.
the precautionary measures we are taking and things around that. Okay. So we're gonna share our experience of how we are doing this. It's not foolproof like anybody says, but just that it'll be a little more safer than otherwise.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're going to break it down into three portions. First portion, how do you prepare for it? Second portion, during the ride. Third portion is probably once you end the ride, what you can do, things around that. Okay. So first things first, when you want to get out, right? Then you want to go ahead?
Yeah, so preferably I would suggest getting out of the city rather than going around in the city and riding during the daytime or the rush hour. Getting out of the city, getting to the outskirts so that this population is sparse and you're not going to come into contact with a lot of people. So ideally that's what you should do. Come out, get some fresh air. Like we've come up to a dried lake, which we didn't know
Yeah.
was dried.
It was supposed to be a lake, okay? Supposed to have a beautiful view, but yeah, this is what you
And
get.
it's the monsoon, like in the middle of the monsoon, so we thought that there'll be a lot of water, but sadly no water. Yeah, so preferably that's the first point, meaning get out of the city if you want to get some fresh air. Don't just get out and roam around in the city. Second point that we would like to say is get your own stuff, get your own food, get your own water. Don't stop for chai breaks at chai
Get your own
shops.
chai, get
Yeah,
your own
get
chai
your
and
own
then
chai.
stop. And
Exactly.
stop when there are no people around.
Yeah. And preferably keep your meeting point, whoever you're meeting with, keep it outside the city. Don't stop right in front of a chai shop or where there are people. Try to wear a bandana like he's wearing. He's also got one which is, I've got the full face mask.
Yes.
Anyhow, I don't know where it is right now.
You know,
I've
the
got-
baklava, right?
The balaclava, whatever.
Or you put a kerchief.
Yeah,
Three
put
folds.
a something. On top of that, always obviously wear a helmet when you're riding. Don't just get out without a helmet and safety gear. Minimum, I would suggest get a helmet at least. The other thing was get your own food. Like I said, keep it simple. Don't over complicate it. Yeah, that's pretty much it from the food standpoint and getting your own stuff. Obviously, you need hand sanitizer. We'll show you what we've got.
Yes.
The bare essentials basically. Apart from that, who you're traveling with, that's also an important part. We'll get to it in a bit.
We were saying earlier, right? Plan your rides properly. So it is better if you can take a weekday, early mornings, because not many people venture out of the city on the weekday. You can do that. Or if you have to do it on weekend, do it early in the morning, like we started today at what, 6:15. You can start earlier depending on how you want. And that's pretty much it. And let's show you what we've got as our
Bare essentials.
bare essentials, right? You see those tank bags fully loaded. Those are all the stuffs that we got. We are also exploring our own culinary skills, so it helps you a lot, right? Okay, so first section, safety section. Get your masks. You will need the masks in case you are going to be in a place where some people may pop up. Masks are important. Sanitizer, of course, 100%. Get a smaller bottle so you can keep throwing it once it is done. And so nutrition bars, easy, simple. Eat whenever you want. Water bottle, water, some extra juice. I mean, I bought lemon juice, vitamin C and stuff, helps. And pretty much like this. And make sure that you have some protective wear, like your caps on, or if you're going to remove some cloth to clean up. That's pretty much it in my bag. We'll see what Zain's got.
Bare essentials from my standpoint are I've got my wallet, obviously. I've got a multi-tool just in case, because it's such a short ride. You don't. This is basically got some screwdrivers and stuff just in case you require this. But this is not necessary. But basic tools. If you've got it, it's nothing like it. Like Avinash said, I've got the big sanitizer bottle. I don't have a small one at the moment. A mask. I know that the respirator isn't recommended right now, but this is the one that I have right now, and that's what I've got. In the bag, I've got same things pretty much. I've got my action camera stuff. I've got a water bottle, coffee. It's an overcast day today, so we've got our what is it called?
Rain protection.
Rain protection gear. Yeah. So I've got the riding pants which are rain protective and the jacket on top. I've got an oversized one which can fit on top of my jacket, and that's how we do it here. That's pretty much it. The basic essentials. Oh, actually no. Food.
Yes, the most important part, food, right?
The food. So this is basically jam sandwiches and stuff. Very basic. Again, it's a small ride, so you don't wanna go outside. And that's pretty much it. Get your own food. That's the main thing. Don't stop over at places so that you have to go and have tea where there's a high risk. I wouldn't say you're gonna get infected or whatnot, but I would suggest get your own food. Stay away from people. And we are gonna get to it in the next section of the video. But you're traveling with the people who you know and who you are comfortable with, and that's the most important part. We'll get to it in a bit. The thing that we want to talk about next is who you travel with, and it's a little sensitive for us to say don't travel with such people and such people, but you know best. But keep your group as small as possible. Don't do like a 15-20 people group ride. Keep it like about less than or equal to 5 or something like that, such that the group doesn't not a lot of people are coming together close and sitting and talking to each other and stuff like that. On top of that, know who you're going with. Don't just go out with random people, because you don't know how they're like, especially if you're a little concerned about your family. You've got people at home, so you need to think about that as well. So
especially if you have got elders, kids, right?
And elders, etc. So know your audience basically, right? Know that you're not meeting with people who roam around the city, or who are vulnerable rather, because how this scenario is. You have a lot of people who might be having it and you don't know. They never show symptoms and stuff like that. So like, for example, both of us know that we're working from home full time, and we don't go out, we don't venture out except for groceries and stuff, most of which again is getting delivered to our house. We're taking all the proper precautions and stuff like that, which is why only the two of us get out most of the time, if not all the time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You know who you're going out with. Just don't be reckless. That's what I would say. Don't be reckless how you're hanging out. Don't get too close. Don't shake hands and stuff like that, which we haven't by the Right.
That's important. One more thing is, once you're done with your ride, what do you do? Right. So make sure you leave all your riding gears outside your house. Okay. And go straight. First take bath. Then you come back. Then you sanitize all of it. You can sanitize using spray, or you can just put all of it to wash, and make sure that you're not touching anything while you're getting inside the house. Come back once the bike is cool, clean off all the bike, because you never know from where you're picking up all the dust and dirt. So do that. And most importantly, gloves, right? So make sure you wash your gloves, or you get spray, sanitizer spray. Spray it properly and dry it in sun, because that's the first thing that you're going to touch, and you don't want to carry on something from the prior time. Next, make sure you are doing all that regular stuff. Have warm water as soon as you're back home. Helps to kind of clear off if you have got picked up anything else. And that's about it. Stay healthy, have healthy food, and like Zain said, keep the crowd less. I mean, he was very kind enough saying 5 or 6. I would recommend have 2 or 3 people maximum, because that's only we will be able to track. And use the Arogya Setu app. What I generally do predominantly is to check how my surroundings are as soon as I stop somewhere, and if I find too many red spots or orange spots, which means it's not that safe a place, find another spot. Helps. That's pretty much it, and we will see you in the next video.
Yep.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
amazing. Where is the water, man? Reach है पक्का. Wow.